Formatting a table. Formatting controls the overall appearance of a table. After creating a table, you can format the entire table by using table style. As you can see here, table style option. Table style is an inbuilt facility to change the appearance, color and border of a table. First of all, click on the table that you want to format. Under the table tool, on the design tab, select the desired style from the table style group. There are many designs as you can see here. Select your required design. One important thing you must note, you can also get more style options for your table by clicking the more drop down arrow of the table style gallery. By clicking on this arrow, you can get more options. We can add a row or column in a table by clicking on the plus sign, which appears when we place the mouse pointer over the intersecting line between row and column. Changing column width. You can resize the column width either by using the option available on layout tab or by using the mouse pointer. Select the column whose width you want to change. Like I'm changing here. Click on the layout tab. I have chosen the first column. Select the properties button in the table group. The table property dialog box open. As you can see here, go to columns tab. Select the preferred width. You can also increase or decrease the column width by using the spin arrow. Like I'm changing here. Specific values can be used to set, then click OK button. Similarly, you can see here the column width is changed. You can change the row height also by going to the row tab in table properties. Then you can change the row height. Know the fact. The column width and row height can be quickly changed by placing the mouse pointer on the column border or row border and dragging the double-headed arrow. As you can see here, I'm dragging it to change the row. Drag left or right to change the column width, and up and down to increase or decrease the row height. Splitting the cells. Splitting a cell means dividing the selected cell into separate cells. To split a cell, follow the given steps. Select the cell that you want to split. I'm clicking on English cell. Click on the layout tab. Select the split cell button in merge group. Here you can see the split cell dialog box appears. Define the number of rows and columns. Here you can see I've set 2 columns and 1 row. You can define the number of rows and columns, then click OK button. And you can see there are 2 columns now in one cell. Merging cell. Merging means to combine 2 cells. Sometimes data split is numerous segment of a cell and you want to combine it in a single cell to give it a better look. Merging the cell provides a way to consolidate data in one cell. As you can see, let us take an example. Select the cell which you want to merge. Click on the layout tab. Select the merge cell button in merge group. The data gets merged into a single cell. As you can see here. Applying borders and shading. It is a very interesting option. You can enhance the appearance of the table by applying a variety of borders and shading styles. How you can do that? To add border and shading, follow the given steps. First of all, select the entire table by clicking on the table move handle. Click on design tab. Go to design option. Then change the line style and width by clicking the line style and width. Here you can see I am choosing the line style and line width. Click on the border dialog box launcher. You can see here the border and shading dialog box appears. Choose all option. All means entire border for table. Select the color from the color drop down menu. Likewise, you can select the desired settings of border, width, style, anything, and then click to apply and select the table. To give color effects to your table, click on shading. There is a shading tab. Click on the drop down arrow under the fill section and choose the color from the color palette, and then you will click OK. And you can see here shading is also done. Next we are discussing converting text to a table. You can also convert existing text to a table. Enter the text as shown in the figure. Simply enter the text. Then select the entire text. Then go to insert tab, then table button and select convert text to table option in the menu. And then you will specify the number of columns and rows. Define the columns and rows under the number of columns and number of rows respectively. Then click OK and you can see the selected text will appear in the form of table. The convert text to table option gets highlighted in the table drop down menu only when text is selected. So you must select the text. Inserting picture in a table. It's a very simple option. Inserting picture in a table. For that, click on the cell where you want to insert picture. I'm clicking on the first cell. Click on insert tab. Then in the illustration group, select the picture option. The insert picture dialog box appears. Browse and select the picture to be inserted. Choose any picture of your choice and click on insert button. The selected picture will be inserted in the table cell, as you can see here. You can also insert picture from internet through Bing image search gallery by selecting the online picture option from the insert tab. Calculations in a table. How you can use calculations in a table option? You can perform calculation on numeric data. Enter the data in table first. Then select the layout tab. Click in the cell where the result is to be displayed. Like I want to do the total. Select the formula button in data group. There is a formula button. The formula dialog box appears. Note that sum of formula is already displayed. So you will click OK and the sum will be appear in the result cell box, total box. One tip is there. By default, Word 2060 calculates the sum of values in the cells lying in the column above or in the row to the left. In Word 2013, you can insert a table in a document, enter data in it, format it by using various options available in Tables group on the Insert tab. Updating calculations in a table. Sometimes you may change the data or add any new data in a table. Word provides the facility to update the changes. To update the total sum in a table, suppose in English I am changing the marks to 70. Now you will select the date of the cell where sum is to be displayed and just press F9 key and observe that Word automatically updates the calculations.